meet Jason, Sal, and April. Jason loves to begin assignments, gets things done quickly, and doesn't care to revise his work. Sal just can't seem to get started. No amount of brainstorming seems to interest him or generate excitement. He rarely finishes his work and will likely misplace it. April, however, can't seem to get started. She's brimming with ideas, but seems to have difficulty providing enough detail to support her thoughts. She's very capable and expressive, but needs support to develop clear ideas. All of these kids have something in common. They are struggling writers. I'm sure you're thinking, wait a minute, I know a student like that. So the question remains, as a classroom teacher, how are you going to engage, motivate, and encourage your struggling writers? The answer may be much easier than you realize. Digital storytelling is multimedia text consisting of still images complemented by a narrative soundtrack to tell a story or present a documentary. Sometimes video clips are embedded between images. Digital storytelling provides students with an opportunity to showcase their literacy skills beyond reading and writing. As the New London Group said, multi-literacies now include technological, visual, media, and informational literacy. By implementing digital storytelling in the arts and humanities classroom, teachers can now access much more from their students, unlocking creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking skills, the pillars of 21st century learning. When students are tasked to develop their own digital stories, they are motivated to do their best because they are able to express who they are, giving themselves a voice, which is confident and capable. Educators can support struggling writers in the classroom by scaffolding digital storytelling lessons in a meaningful and engaging way. Students with learning differences may find it difficult to access prior knowledge, generate text, or lack the ability to elaborate and provide details to engage their audience. According to Joe Lambert and Dana Atchley, who established the Center for Digital Storytelling, they suggest that all digital stories are based on a combination of the 7 elements. These include point of view. Give students the power to voice their opinion and perspectives. Dramatic question. Students learn to hook their audience and captivate their attention. Emotional content. Go beyond laughter and allow the audience to emotionally connect with the video. Economy. Students learn to budget their time. Pacing. How will they maintain their audience? Voice. Narration is key. And soundtrack. Music can improve the digital story. Digital stories have the power and potential to stretch beyond the 4 walls of the classroom and be published online. Using social media to share their stories empower the students who crave feedback and recognition. Most important for struggling students is when students like Jason, Sal, and April realize that they can leverage their potential to support other students when they are given the opportunity to become competent writers. For Jason, digital storytelling motivates him to go back and edit his work so that it makes sense. Students like Jason know their work will be viewed, and they critically evaluate their own work. For Sal, the interactive nature of digital stories allow him to make decisions he cares about. Whether it is choosing pictures, sound clips, Sal becomes the expert in sourcing the best media for his story. April's creativity begins to make sense through storyboarding, forced to plot the details early on. April learns to fully develop her ideas. As these students take greater risks, they can then instruct and support other students, shifting the focus from what they can't do yet to what they can do now. Often students excel in technical literacy and support fellow classmates and sometimes even the teacher. When students are given the chance to create their own artwork, add narration, and have the final say in editing, they are empowered to continue creating and producing their own digital stories, often applying these new skills outside of the classroom. Digital storytelling is one way to engage, motivate, and encourage students to keep sharing their ideas. So, will you try digital storytelling in your classroom?